For 6 long years, Tucker had watched as countless dogs found their forever homes, their tails wagging with joy as they left the shelter. He, however, remained behind. Surrendered in 2018, Tucker was now 8 years old, and most of his life had been spent within the shelter's walls. He was a beautiful hound mix with a gentle heart and a strong character. His wary eyes often made people think he was distant, but in truth, he was just shy, longing for someone to see past his quiet exterior. The volunteers adored him. Julie and Dina, in particular, made sure to brighten his days. Recently, they took him to the park to celebrate his good behavior. For a few blissful hours, Tucker wasn't a shelter dog. He ran through the grass, his ears flapping in the wind, his tail wagging freely. They even brought him a feast, and for the first time in years, Tucker felt like he belonged. But as the sun set, reality returned. Julie and Dina couldn't adopt him. They had other dogs at home, and Tucker needed a home without other pets. Back at the shelter, Tucker lay on his bed, his eyes following the shadows on the wall. He wondered if his turn would ever come. The volunteers often told him his family was out there, but as the years passed, hope grew harder to hold on to. One afternoon, a man named Mark walked into the shelter. He had recently lost his elderly dog and wasn't sure he was ready for another. But as he passed Tucker's kennel, something made him stop. Tucker looked up, his eyes meeting Mark's. There was a quiet understanding in that gaze, a shared loneliness. Mark knelt down and Tucker slowly approached, his tail giving a tentative wag. The shelter staff explained Tucker's story, his years of waiting, his need for a calm, dog-free home. Mark listened intently, his heart breaking for the gentle hound. Without hesitation, he filled out an application. Tucker watched, his ears perked, as if sensing something was different this time. Days later, Mark returned. Tucker's tail wagged furiously as the leash was clipped to his collar. As they walked out the door, Tucker paused, looking back at the shelter one last time. Then he turned to Mark, his eyes bright with trust. For the first time in 6 years, Tucker wasn't just a shelter dog. He was home. If you liked the video, put like and subscribe to the channel, where you will find a lot of interesting things.